أحسن الله إليكم. وهذا رجل يسأل يقول أن زوجته تصر على العمل في التعليم المختلط، فماذا تنصحونه وتنصحونها يا شيخ؟
The question is that a person, his wife, continues to work in a situation where it's a mixed environment. So what do you, Ya Shaykh, advise her with?
أنصح هذه المرأة أن تسمع وتطيع لزوجها، فطاعة زوجها واجبة عليها. قال الله تعالى: الرجال قوامون على النساء بما فضل الله بعضهم على بعض وبما أنفقوا من أموالهم. هذه نصيحتي لها، إنها إذا أصرت وخرجت من البيت بغير إذنه إن الملائكة تلعنها حتى تعود إلى البيت. ونصيحتي أن يتعامل مع زوجه ونصيحة أن يتعامل مع زوجته بالتي هي أحسن، وأن يبين لها هذه النصيحة، وأن يرفق بها ولا يأذن لها في هذا، لأن تعليم المختلط في دول الكفر أمريكا وبريطانيا ليس مثل التعليم المختلط في بلاد الإسلام. التعليم المختلط في بلاد الإسلام فيه تدين وفيه مروءة وحشمة وفيه حياء، لكن أولئك القوم ليس عندهم حياء ولا مروءة ولا حشمة. لهذا فإنه يحذر تلك المرأة من عصيان زوجها وذهابها إلى التعليم المختلط. وأنا فهمت من التعليم المختلط أن الطلاب والطالبات كبار السن، أما إن كان الطلاب والطالبات صغار وهم بالروضات، درس السماء بالروضة، فلا مانع إن شاء الله تعالى، بشرط أن لا يشارك المعلمات رجال في الفصول في المكاتب. إذا انحاز المعلمات بفصول خاصة بهم يدرسنا المسلمين غار السن، فلا مانع من هذا إن شاء الله. وإن كان الأولى أن يفصل الطلاب عن الطالبات وإن كانوا صغارا، لكن إذا كانوا دون السن المدرسي، يعني في حدود 3 سنوات 4 سنوات 5 سنوات، فلا مانع من هذا إن شاء الله تعالى أن يجتمع في الفصل بنون وبنات صغار التعليم، والمعلمات نساء وحدهن أو رجال وحدهم. أما أن يشترك الرجال والنساء سواء، إدارة واحدة، مكتب ومكاتب واحدة، فصول واحدة، وغرف الجلوس واحدة، هذا الذي نحذر منه.
The Shaykh, may Allah reward him, answers this question by saying that he advises this woman that she should listen to her husband. She should listen to her husband and obey him, because this is something which is obligatory upon her, which is wajib upon her. Since Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran that the men are put in power over the women, and each one of them has been given an excellence, and the men spend upon the women. So the Shaykh mentioned, Hafidhullah, that his advice for her is that she should not that she should not just blatantly go out of the house, and she should not without his permission, since the angels, they send curses upon the woman who goes out the house without her husband's permission until she returns. And then he advises her husband as well, that he should deal with her in a good way, and he should be gentle with her and have patience with her. The Shaykh talks about, the question was about working in or studying or working and studying in a mixed environment. So the Shaykh mentions that what he understands from the situation of studying in mixed environments in America or in England, it's not like the way it is in the lands of the Muslims, because in the lands of the Muslims they have some sort of shyness, they have some sort of good behavior and some protection for themselves. Whereas he says that those people in those lands, in the lands of America and England, in the West, that they do not have any shame or shyness, rather they have none of this. So he mentions, the Shaykh mentions that she should be careful of going to these places, and she should not go to these places. Well, the Shaykh mentions that what he understands from the question is that this is talking about older students, male students and female students, older ones, older in age. He says, as regards for younger students, if they're in a nursery or younger, then he said there's no restriction to this. It's okay to do that for young children to attend a mixed school, on the condition that there is not free mixing amongst the teachers, the male teachers and the female teachers. That they're not free mixing in the classrooms or in the offices or in their different places. Rather that the female teachers should be in one class separately with the children, and the men teachers should be in their separate classes. So he said there is no problem with this, there's nothing to stop this, prevent this. But what he said is that what it is better, it's more appropriate to have separate classes for the children as well. So the Shaykh says even if the children are sort of 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, even to 5-year-old, then it's not a problem from them getting together. Whereas for the teachers, then they should not participate together and mix together, whether in their places of sitting, for example, the staff room, or in the offices or in their classrooms. They should be separate.